This happened just last night. My husband had some of his brows over and they were downstairs kicking the shit while I napped upstairs. I heard my name being mentioned, so naturally I snuck out to eavesdrop. Was this a good idea? Probably not, but curiosity kills the cat sometimes. Miri, at first it was going swimmingly. My ego was being hella boosted as my husband went on and on about how perfect I was and how he knew he had to lock me down because there was no one like me. His friends all agreed that I was a top-tier woman. He started talking about how annoying, crazy, stressful some of his exes were and how I was a breath of fresh air from them. He harped on one ex specifically about how he lost 30 pounds during the year he was with her because she was such a drag. His friends asked how the hell he put up with her for so long, and his answer will probably never stop haunting me. And paused he had the senbest eye pussy. He put a strong emphasis on en pariastaldi. It didn't even stop there. He talked about how he was obsessed with Concharit for cheers after the breakup and Gumpriya would done anything to fuck it again. Yes, Chayat. I remember one of them saying that it quacks always the worst women with the best ones, and he laughed and agreed. He said Epshard it was so crazy to hate a woman so much but love Corming in her, and that if it didn't feel so good she would have stayed a one-night stand. The convo eventually turned and I went back to our bedroom. I didn't get a lot of sleep, as you might assume, so much about that conversation bothered me to my core. How crass he was being, how lustfully he talked about another woman. The fact that he referred to her vague as the muster best. Not once did he even say Malklin till I met my wife. We have an awesome sex life, but he's never ever called me his best. I even remember asking him who his best lay was. My husband used to be quite the man whore, and he said, Mutspur, I hate comparing women. I can't even quantify that. But here he was at work now, and I don't know whether or not to talk to him about it. Maybe there's a chance at nothing, but it might probably bother me forever if I don't. Am I overreacting? Update. So I talked to my husband about what I heard. He immediately started laughing and parroted what a lot of you are saying, that it was stupid brag, and I shouldn't give a shit. I asked if she really did have the best vague, and he admitted that she did at the time, but it was been years and he doesn't even remember it anymore. He also told me that because I'm the only woman he's ever truly loved, I will always have the best one, and to never think otherwise, which was sweet. But me being my dangerously curious self, I had to know what made hers feel so good at the time. At first he didn't want to tell me, but I knew it would wreck my brain if he didn't. He gave in and told me it was Munster hot and creamy. Gag, I asked him if he wished mine was like that, and he reiterated that he has zero memory of it, and he's only going by what he thought as a 21-year-old boy. He's 28 now. Rip spree. And then, because I love hurting my own self, I asked if I could see a picture of her. I had to know who the owner of this magical vagina was. He was getting really annoyed with me, but he knew I badger him otherwise, so I got him to go on Facebook. He claimed not to remember her last name, so it took a while, but he eventually found her page and showed me her. She's hot as hell, beautiful face, makeup, perfect skin, hourglass figure, curvaceous. He assured me that she didn't look like that when they dated, and I'm much more his type. But I wish I didn't ask. But then again, a part of me is proud that I married a guy who could pull girls like that. I will just focus on that. Menere, I don't know if feel better or worse, but at least it backs all off of my chest.